What is good, everyone? It is your boy Attach, and welcome to a brand new video. Today, there will not be any gameplay in this video. We're going to be talking about, as you see in the title, how to become a professional Call of Duty player in the new Call of Duty League. I made a video about a year ago, I would say, talking about how to become a pro player, and that was kind of like the old format before we turned into a franchise league. There's city-based teams now in the league, and there's a lot of stuff that has changed, and I just want to give you my tips because I've learned new things since it started. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it change as well, so I just want to give you my tips. We might hear some old ones that we talked about in the last video, but you have to think about it. There's gonna be a lot of new people watching these videos, and I want to give them the tips too. So thank you for all the love on the last video. I think it has almost close to like 100,000 views, which is just absurd. And yeah, that is just crazy. So it was definitely time for a part 2 of how to go pro in Call of Duty and in the new league. Guys, over 67% of you that are watching are not subscribed. So make sure to hit that subscribe button because we pretty much upload every single day, close to it if it's not every single day. And you do not want to miss any of the content. And also, thank you very much for all the love on the new video yesterday. Where I was ranking the top 10 guns in Modern Warfare. The watch time was doing really well, almost like 40 seconds more than what I usually get or what I usually average on the watch time. The views aren't the highest, but the views will come over time. I'm just worried about putting out quality content that you guys are enjoying, and I can tell by the watch time. So shout out to everyone that was watching that video that enjoyed it, and thank you for all the comments interacting about the guns in Modern Warfare. With this video, it's the same thing. You can comment, you can ask questions. I will try my best to answer them because I'm sure I won't cover every single little thing, and I'm sure you're going to get questions, and if you're confused about some things, I will answer those in the comments as well. So make sure to just comment your question, and I will try my best to get to it. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. I got some notes on my phone right here, and we are going to tell you how to become a professional Call of Duty player. Sorry. If you are under 18 and you cannot compete in the CDL events, the home series, the little 2K or like the 2K tournament, whatever you can't compete in when you're 18, my advice to you, because I was once in your shoes, luckily enough, I was able to go to events when I was 18, and right when they switched it to you had to be 18 to compete, I was 18, so I was able to compete. So I got very, very lucky. I had good COD timing. But I would say the best thing to do, play S&D tournaments. Take those over, get those repetitions, get those practices. You've seen people like Simp grinded S&D tournaments. He went pro, he was nasty, world champion first season, MVP, all that good stuff. Now you see Shotzi, he was playing Halo, he switched to COD in Black Ops 4, was grinding S&D tournaments in Black Ops 4, made connections. Him and Illy were playing high roller Childs, S&D Childs all the time. Look where he is now, one of the best players in the game, and arguably another MVP. So that's really all it takes. Like, play S&D tournaments, try your best at them, make connections, and then just keep improving. Also, you can play 10s, you can play all the other stuff. And a lot of people might be wondering, like, who do I play 10s with? Who do I scrim with? Find a community. Find a community of people, whether it's on Twitter or you can even do it in my Discord. There's a lot of people that watch my streams, watch my YouTube videos, and we have a Discord, and all my supporters are in there. So I'll put the Discord down in the description down below. I'll also comment it in the comments down below. You can join the Discord. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to join. You can just hang out in there, and you can find some people to play tournaments with, 10s with, CDL playlists with, whatever it may be. And you can start small as well too. You can play CDL playlists to start. You can then go on to start playing GB matches. You could then go on to start playing wagers, putting a little bit of money on the line, playing better competition. Because that's what it's all about. You want to play better competition as soon as possible, because when you're playing better competition, you're going to improve more. Your reaction time is going to get better. Your awareness of the game is going to get better. And you're just going to be in that mindset of, yo, I'm playing really good players. I got to play a little bit better. And the more you just play against them, the more you practice against them, you're going to improve as well. Another one is invest in your setup. This one's kind of difficult because I know a lot of people are young, but if you aren't young and you do have a little bit of cash, you can get better internet. Having good internet is a very big help. Also, a headset to hear things in game. A controller, whether you can play Claw or you can use a Scuff. You can use code attach for 5% off on Scuff gaming controllers. They're important because they have like back paddles and stuff like this. So you see the back paddles. I do not have to move my hands to jump. I can just hit my left paddle and I'm jumping like that. Then I have the digital tap triggers. You see how they barely move? It's like mouse clicks pretty much. And then the military grade grip, regular length Scuff sticks, and all that good stuff. I have some setup videos you guys want to see more in detail about my setup. But like I said, I have to plug once again. You can use code attach for 5% off all Scuff Gaming purchases. And then also a monitor. A monitor is the biggest difference. When in Black Ops 2, I did not have a monitor. I was playing like good online. Then I got a monitor and I became a sick joke. I won like the last online tournament in Black Ops 2, which led into Ghost, and I was a sick online joke in Black Ops or in Ghost as well. And then I transferred to LAN because I practice at tons of LANs. But we'll get to that in a second. What do we have next on this list? So we covered that. Okay. Here's the thing you want to do. You want to play as much as possible. You want to play 10s. You want to play S&D tournaments. You want to play wagers. You also want to go to local LANs when you can. That is what helped me probably the most in my career. I always love playing on LAN. Playing on LAN is the best thing ever. It's an even playing field. And growing up with not the best internet back in the day and being from California when a lot of people were in the East Coast playing like in the tournaments and stuff, it really helped to just get so much LAN practice in Black Ops 2, MW3, because I was just like comfortable in that environment. So when I went to these big major events, I wasn't nervous. I mean, I was a little nervous because like it's my first time playing on LAN, like in a major event, but I was like used to it. I knew what to expect. I knew how to like feel like that's why I played so well in these major events when I went there, because I had went to probably over 15 to 20 local LANs before I even attended my first, okay, maybe I gassed it, probably like 10 local LANs before I went to my first big event, which was the MLG Anaheim in Black Ops 2. So just repetition, and that consistent practice is so important to just become a better player and be more comfortable in different environments that aren't just your home, your setup with all like your office and stuff. What do we got next? And now we're getting to the more advanced things. You really want to learn a lot, as much as you can, from pro players or the top teams, top pro teams. Watch their streams. Watch their YouTube videos if they have like tip videos about going pro, or like in-game stuff. Like Shotzi put a movement video up. That's a really good video to watch and learn. Shotzi is the best movement in the game, so you can learn a ton from him. And then just like, and then Octane, he makes YouTube videos as well. He's a very good AR player. You can learn how to play AR from him. All these different players have different roles and are going to teach you different things. That's why it's better, because when I was coming up, I was like, yo, I want to learn something from like each of these pro players and take parts of their game and add it into my game, so then I could become an all-around better player. So you could do that. You can watch their streams and listen to what they're saying in their streams when they're talking about breaking a hill, holding a hill, or if they're playing S&D tournaments, getting the timings, their clutch situations, like their setups on the hills, and like trying to look at the little details and then take that into your gameplay, tell your team about that, and that will only help you improve as a player and help your team improve as well. Okay. So the next one is, this comes down to just working hard, putting the extra time in, shooting bots, get warmed up, shoot bots before you're playing, play extra 10s after your scrims, play S&D tournaments after, play wagers. Like, put that extra time in, because you never know when your chance is going to be. You might play a pro player one day in an S&D tournament, and this guy's like, oh my god, this amateur player is frying me. I want to play with this kid more. And then they take you under their wing, you start playing SD tournaments together, you win, you get those connections, and that, who knows where your career goes from there. I actually met this guy named G Bursted. He's a really good S&D player in Modern Warfare. I literally met him because I tweeted out, no one could beat me on the TL in a 1v1 S&D right now. He tweeted me, wanted to play me. I didn't end up playing him or anything, but I went to his Twitter page. I clicked on his YouTube link in his Twitter page, and he had a 1v1 versus Illy for like $500. I saw him. I watched the YouTube video. I was like, oh, this kid looks really good. And then I hit him up. I was like, yo, let's play S&D tournaments. And then we've won a ton of tournaments. We've won a couple big S&D tournaments. And so it just goes to show you should also like put the extra time in. And then if you can, record videos for YouTube. Record your highlights for Twitter. Stream if possible, if you do have like the internet and the capability to do that, because you never know who's going to be watching. Someone could be watching that's the manager of the Subliners, or a manager of the Chicago Huntsman. Like, you get what I'm saying? Anyone could be watching, and you just never know who's going to watch and who might take notice of your talent. They see you do really good in a couple of series of 10s in your stream, and then they see you win a couple of S&D online tournaments. They see you do well in the amateur events. Next thing you know, they're getting hit up because they want to add you to the pro team, maybe just put you on the bench for now, maybe have you as a substitute, or they want to actually add you to the roster. How many people have we seen this year in Modern Warfare get added to a roster? Matt got added to New York. Awakening got added to Florida. Then you got Draza and Hollow, the recent pickups for Optic Gaming. Just so many new faces getting into the Pro League, all because they were grinding playing tens, SND tournaments, team scrimmage, and just getting their name out there, getting noticed, getting recognized, and also playing good and then improving their game. That's why it's so important. Here is more of an advanced one. When you start playing the CDL home series events, because each time you guys see a professional tournament going on, there is like a home series tournament going on as well. So there's the Challenger division, and they are playing. It's kind of like old 2Ks. They're playing for money and also points, I believe, for CoD champs. I don't know for sure, but we're just playing in those tournaments, getting well. I know the FaZe Academy teams won a bunch. Wait, wait. Excuse me. Sorry about that. FaZe Academy teams won a bunch, and now a couple of their players are on the brink of becoming professional players, just because everyone takes notice of that. Like whenever my team is chilling before our matches earlier in the day, we will watch the amateur or the challenger teams play in those tournaments. Like Parasite's been streaming those, he's been doing really well. A lot of people have been in those challenger events doing really well. So if you really, that's when like you're getting to like the top level where you're about to become a professional player and get into the in the COD league and stuff. So make sure like you get your team, you scrim, go over hardpoint, go over domination, go over S&D, whatever the game modes are, and then get into those tournaments, do well, and that will be the biggest thing for your name, to just do well in those home series events. Here's the last thing I'm going to talk about is re-watch. Okay, listen to me. Re-watch your scrim gameplay, your tournament gameplay. Tournament gameplay is the best because that's when everyone's trying their hardest. So re-watch your tournament gameplay of situations you could have played better. Be like, wait, I took a bad angle on this chow. I should have slid canceled the corner instead of trying to jump the corner. And it could be anything. Yo, I should have waited right here and called for my teammate to help me. We could have team shotted this angle. Instead, I just solo chow, died, and they got control of this area of the map. Re-watch your gameplay. At literally every single match we've played, whether we've won or lost, me and other people on my team and a lot of pro players just will watch their matches back. And especially now that the matches are, you literally play from our apartment, of course, from the COVID stuff, like they can't have any lands right now. I literally will play a match, we'll either win or lose, and I'll instantly go back into the VOD and just rewatch and be like, how do we mess this up? Or how do we play this good? Take note of how we played it good, make a mental note of it, and be like, okay, yo, guys, we did well in this situation. Here's what we did. Or, yo, we messed up this situation. You should have waited for a teammate to come help you. You should have called for help. You should have threw your stun, banked it off a wall. You guys are like any little thing to help improve your game, improve your teammates' game, and that is just so important. No matter where you are in your career, whether you're just getting started, it helps to watch your gameplay back. Whether you're the best player in the world, which you probably, if you are, you're probably not watching this video right now, but it still helps to watch your gameplay back. There's nothing bad that comes out of watching your gameplay back. And then also, like I said earlier in the video, get tips from like the other pro teams that are playing. Like I still watch streams and learn a lot from other pro players and pro teams, or people even playing tens. I learn new cool angles or new cool plays or what spawns people out. Like whatever it may be, I'm just always trying to learn and get better at the game, and that's the most important thing you can do. Put the effort in, and a lot of the time you will find some success. Other people might find some more success, but it's all good. Everyone's different. Everyone's different story, different timeline for their careers and their gaming careers and stuff. So just put the time in, and hopefully it will pay off, because it's not easy to do, but it's definitely rewarding if you can make it. And hopefully this video will help you and your chances of becoming a professional player in the new Call of Duty franchise league. Thank you guys all for watching. If you made it to the end, you are a real one. I will see you guys in the next video, and as always, my name's Attach, and I'm out. Peace.